What is it about December football that it seems like you get rejuvenated or get another boost, level up?
Man, as the road gets narrow, it makes you or it breaks you. You feel that pressure or you apply that pressure. It's my preference to apply it. And it's my job to make sure our team shares that sentiment.
I love Mike Tomlin. He's just like wired with one saying after another.
Oh,
and they're all good.
Yes.
But he's that doll with the cord, but he's got more than 8. He's got like 30 of them that he just rattles off, appropriate to whatever month it is. And December is the month where it's time to step up. All right, we step up to the Week 14 matchup draft as Week 14 starts tonight with the Raiders and the Rams. Anything that you want to put together, whether it's unit, whatever, we go whatever direction you want to go in. Chris, you're up.
I'm going to go a little, to tonight a little. I think that's one that just jumps out to me right away. The Raiders are going to feed Davante Adams. What are the Rams going to do to stop it? And Jalen Ramsey is what I look at. I wish they would play Jalen Ramsey in some more man-to-man type of situations. They're a zone football team, more than they are man. But I got to think they're going to have to do something different here. The Raiders have just finding one way after another to get him the ball consistently. So I'm kind of excited to see that. We saw last week and just saw in that clip there, Ramsey matched up with DK Metcalf definitely more than a handful of times during the game. So that's one to watch out for tonight, at least just how they handle. Are they going to double him? What are they going to do? You got to do something kind of outside the normal playbook to stop Davante Adams.
I'm going to go to the game that was originally scheduled to be played in prime time this weekend, the Chiefs at the Broncos, because it just shows you how dramatically and how quickly things can change. When Russell Wilson got traded to the Broncos, twice a year, Patrick Mahomes versus Russell Wilson. Get your popcorn ready. Holy crap. Patrick Mahomes versus Russell Wilson. We get to see it twice a year, maybe 3 times. Maybe they'll cross paths in the playoffs. Maybe this is the new Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. They haven't met yet. This is the first time. And Wilson and the Broncos have struggled so much that the NFL chose to pull it out of prime time, even though it involves Patrick Mahomes. So this one is a matchup just because it encapsulates how far and how fast the Denver Broncos have fallen.
Yeah. It is pretty unbelievable. Just that we thought we were going to see, all these great quarterback matchups in the AFC West, and the one guy we felt like would be up there maybe flirting with Herbert and Mahomes for the best quarterback in the division is clearly the worst quarterback in the division, and it's not even close right now. So I hear you there. It'd be something to watch for. I'm going to go to San Francisco. I'm going to go to Brady versus 49ers pass rush. I think I'm extremely intrigued to see how this goes. We know the Bucs can't. They're not a good running football team. I don't think that's going to happen this week. Not against this crew. They're going to have to throw to win the game, and then I just don't know if they can protect. They couldn't protect last week, and then there's going to be a big shining light on the left tackle in this game. You're crazy.
Oh, yes.
I mean, I would. The 49ers coaches are going to talk to the referees extensively about it before the football game. So, that's where I'm interested to see what Brady and the Bucs offense has, and, does he get a little jittery like we've seen him a few times this year with some teams that get around him, and, how does he play off of that?
Yeah, I suspect that the officials who handled that game on Monday night got graded so poorly, or at least they should have gotten graded so poorly, that whoever has that game is on full notice. 76, we're watching him every single play, and he will be. His only hope to keep Tom Brady in one piece is to hold whoever is in his face, and it's going to be Nick Bosa very often. We talked about this earlier, but this is a great matchup. It's Tua versus Justin Herbert, and the problem is if the Dolphins win, Tua is going to feel vindicated that Tua is better than Justin Herbert. That is not the case. Again, flip the two players. I wish we could. I wish there was just an alternate universe with just that change, just that one little change, that the Dolphins had taken Herbert and the Chargers had taken Tua, and we could see it play out that way. It's amazing how close it was. And I don't know, would the Chargers have taken Tua? They took Justin Herbert. They needed a quarterback, so maybe it would have turned out that way. But it'll be fun to watch it in prime time. But just think, Tua versus Herbert supplanted Mahomes versus Wilson on Sunday night.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. You're right. When you put it that way, and I'm excited to watch this game. I am. I think it's going to be fun. And the Chargers, again, we hit on this a few weeks ago with our Sunday night game when they played the Chiefs. They are built to stop the pass game. They built themselves to stop Mahomes and the Chiefs. So, and then Staley can be creative with coverages and stuff. I'm interested to see if maybe they can somebody slow down the attack, because I thought the 49ers might be able to slow it down. They won, but like we said, I don't know if they really slowed it down more than then. The Dolphins just had an off day and missed some opportunities, Tua specifically. But this should be a good one. It really should be.
All right, round 3 of the matchup draft for Week 14. Chris, what do you got?
Mike White versus the Bills defense. I mean, we talked about it earlier. The struggles last year, 4 interceptions. What's it going to look like? Buffalo, extra time to prepare. Pissed off about they outplayed the Jets and should have won the first time around. So Allen made stupid mistakes in that game. He's going to see that. I don't think he's going to do that again. And yeah, as much as I respect the Jets defense, this is an offense that nobody stops. You can't stop Josh Allen and the Bills. So you're going to have to, Mike White and company, make some plays against this Bills defense. And I'm excited to see what he can do. He's been playing good football. There's no doubt about that. I'm also excited just because it dictates the future of Zach Wilson. So that story itself is interesting too. And I think it's one of the better games, of course, at 1 p.m. on Sunday.
December 5, 2021, the Lions hosted the Vikings. The Lions at that point were 0-10-1. And my matchup to watch as the Vikings go back to Ford Field is Lions receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown against the Vikings pass defense. Because, Chris, as you may recall, that game ended with the Vikings, for whatever reason, choosing not to guard the goal line, backing off into the end zone.
Right.
Amon-Ra St. Brown saw it. I talked to him after that game. He was stunned at how they were playing him. He caught the pass, won the game, and since then he's become a great part of that offense, one of the best receivers in the game that rarely gets discussed. And let's see what he does against the Vikings pass defense this year, because the players aren't that much better. The scheme may be better.
Right.
I suspect if they get down to a goal line stand, the Vikings will be covering the white stripe at the front, not the white stripe at the back.
I would think so too. Yeah. Mike, I think you said it kind of right there. The players, there's no like huge advantage here with the Vikings. And I think if we went through some positions, we'd go, damn, there's actually more Detroit victories than. But you guys are more seasoned. You got some veteran players. You're battle tested. Like the Lions they're just figured out how to win like 3 weeks ago, and they're like, hey, well, this is fun. We're figuring it out. So I am kind of interested to see if the Lions can ride this wave, and your damn Vikings with the shamrock up their butt. We'll see if they can continue that as well.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.